Whether you're a seasoned content creator or a college student looking to express your creativity while earning some starting a merch line may be the perfect venture for you. With today's continuously evolving e-commerce world and all the tools available online, you can create your brand and sell items that carry your vision. Hey merch masterminds, it's Carter from Awkward Styles, and today we're going to discuss how you can do just that. We'll walk you through the process of creating your very own merch line and talk about some tips that will help you kickstart your business with confidence. Let's get right into it. Creating a merch line starts with defining your brand. After all, you're going to be competing with thousands of other merch lines, so you'll want to have a clear vision of what your brand should look like, how it will be perceived by your target market, and what position it'll hold when juxtaposed with its primary and indirect competitors. You can begin building your brand's identity by identifying its values and mission. Your mission statement is what you want to accomplish through your brand. Be sure to include your target audience in it and remember to not be too broad. A mission statement must be realistic to what your brand can do. Your brand's values are what you represent through your designs, products, business practices, etc. You'll want to make sure they align with a certain profile, your ideal buyer. These will be the foundation not just of your future marketing messages, but also of your products and how you'll be doing business with your customers. For example, let's say you're a working young adult and you want to sell merchandise to your fellow go-getter women. Your mission statement can be to empower them through every clothing and jewelry piece they wear. Meanwhile, your values can include courage, empowerment, practicality, uniqueness, and sustainability if you plan to sell eco-conscious items. Once you've finalized your brand's mission and values, it's time to study your target market. And this means going beyond their demographics. You want to try to understand them on a deeper level by scrutinizing their psychographics, their interests, lifestyle, motivations, purchasing habits, and more. Having a solid grasp on who your target market is helps you identify what type of merch you should sell and what channels you should use. You can also create consumer personas or avatars to help you better understand who you will be marketing your products to. After getting to know your target consumer and their pain points, it's time to lay out all of your qualitative and quantitative data along with your brand's mission and values. This is the part where you have to translate your brand identity and message into tangible products that will resonate with or solve the pain points of your target customers. Going back to the example from earlier, some products that you can choose for your functional yet empowering merch line pieces are eco-friendly tote bags, classy jewelry pieces that can complement any office or business casual outfit, stainless steel and cold cup tumblers to make every morning and all-nighter coffee experience more satisfying, or flattering statement shirts with subtle yet empowering messages to wear on a day off or a morning run. The key here is to find products that your target shoppers will find worthy of their hard-earned money. These products should also be aligned with the values your brand stands for and the purpose it aims to serve to your target market. Once you have chosen the specific products you'll be including in your merch line, it's time to finalize your brand's overall aesthetics. This entails creating a logo that reflects your brand's identity and choosing color palettes for your online store and marketing efforts. Maintaining consistency in your visuals will help your target consumers remember your brand in the long run as you produce more and more content and offerings. Here's the fun part. Now that you've finalized your brand's look and feel, and you have a solid idea of which products you'll be selling in your merch line, you can now move on to designing your merch. Similar to finalizing your brand's aesthetic, it would be quite helpful to develop a design concept before you work on every piece of merch. This design concept will serve as the main inspiration for the elements, fonts for typography, and the colors you will be using in your designs. Here's a pro tip. Save your design concept in a master file that contains the art elements you're using, your templates, brand logo, and your inspirations for the theme. This master file will come in handy, especially when you find yourself running out of ideas or you're stressing out about the consistency of your product's looks. You have to ensure that your designs work well with your products. For example, if you're designing statement tees, make sure you choose a color of tee where the text would stand out. You should also be mindful of the materials used for your products, such as your fabric types, overall quality, and printability. Once you're satisfied with your design concepts and you already know the styles and materials of the product you'll use, it's time to actually start creating your designs. If you consider yourself a noob with no design skills whatsoever, it's not the end of the line. There are plenty of easy to use design software and platforms like Canva or Visme. You can check out our last POD tips video where we compared Canva, Vexels, and Placeit, 3 beginner-friendly design platforms perfect for print-on-demand merch creators. You can also get or purchase designs from websites like 99designs.com that allow artists and aspiring ones from different corners of the world to share their artwork. The key in this phase is to create or pick elements aligned with your design concept and your brand's overall identity. No, you won't have to source your merchandise from different suppliers and find custom manufacturers or print providers to produce your pieces. The great thing about starting a merch line in today's digital world is that you can run the whole thing without leaving your home, and that is made possible by Print on Demand. Your Print on Demand service provider will be your business partner in this venture. After you finalize your designs and you've advertised to your target market, your POD partner will be the one responsible for fulfilling all of your orders, from the sourcing of the items to the printing, packing, and shipping. Thus, this step is crucial for the success of your merch line. When choosing a print-on-demand partner, you must weigh the pros and cons of working with different providers. For instance, some POD providers may be well known for their extensive product catalog, but have a bad reputation when it comes to fulfilling orders on time. Some of the things you should take into account as you do your research on prospects are the following: the variety of their product offerings, the quality of their products and prints, their turnaround time, their shipping costs, their customer support availability and performance, their order minimums, and the ease of their store synchronization. As you evaluate these factors, see which POD provider would be able to fulfill all of your needs without breaking the bank. And to ensure a harmonious relationship, you should also consider how aligned they are with your brand's identity and values. Now it's time to set up your actual online store. Since the majority, if not all of your business will take place online, it's essential to work on a platform you're comfortable with and that would let you reach your business goals. Luckily, there are different types of e-commerce platforms you can choose from. If you want a more straightforward approach to selling your merch and you don't have the time to design a whole online storefront, you can go to marketplaces like Etsy. Most of these e-commerce marketplaces let you start your store without any upfront fees, but would charge you for the listing and processing of your products. If you want more freedom in curating your shopper's user experience, you can try subscription-based and open-source platforms like Shopify and Wocommerce. These options let you have complete control over the features and functionalities of your online store, which you can continuously improve with the help of extensions. After choosing your e-commerce platform, don't forget to integrate your print provider's website. For platforms like Shopify or WooCommerce, you simply have to download the app or extension and activate them in your store. For e-commerce marketplaces like Etsy, you just have to connect your POD provider's website to your seller account and run it in your store. Once everything is all set, what's left for you to do is to design and launch your online store. Go back to your brand's identity, your design concept, and your product designs. Your online store's aesthetic should be aligned with these, as it's going to serve as your virtual storefront. When you're already satisfied with your online store and your merchandise is ready to hit the virtual shelves, marketing should now be your main focus. The goal is to get your brand and products known to as many shoppers as possible in your niche. Like any successful strategy, your marketing effort needs a blueprint. From what types of content you'll be creating to which social media platforms you'll be using, you need to have a solid vision of how you plan to advertise your merch line to your market. To give you a head start, here's a list of things you should consider during this stage. Which social media platforms are you using? Which content formats would best speak to your audience? Blogs, short-form videos, simple Facebook and Instagram posts, memes, live streaming? How often will you be publishing content? Which time slots and days in the week will you be posting? Which influencers will you be working with to promote your brand? What hashtags and keywords can you use to grow your reach? And what are your specific marketing KPIs? Once your marketing plan is ready for implementation, you should continuously work on driving traffic to your online store. Ensure all your ads and user-generated content contain links that will direct your audience to your website. You should also monitor which types of content generate the most traffic and strategize how to maximize them. Now that your merchandise line and your social media channels are up and running, the success of your venture will rely on your consistent efforts in managing the whole business and finding ways to grow it. As you get orders and complete sales, keep tabs on your figures. Most e-commerce platforms and marketplaces have built-in tools that would help you track the performance of your merchandise and how much you're earning. You should also check your shoppers' reviews from time to time. These valuable insights can help you improve your future product listings and your marketing strategies. Regardless of your current shopper's loyalty, keep in mind that they're constantly exposed to many different brands offering similar products online. This is why you must constantly evaluate the products in your merch line and refine them if necessary. You can also experiment by launching new product collections for a limited time, or by expanding your catalog to other product categories. And of course, the key to staying ahead of your competition is to keep an eye on the trends in your niche and the external ones that influence your market. These trends could bring threats or opportunities that you should watch out for to ensure that your brand is moving at the right pace. And that's a wrap. Creating your own merch line can be intimidating, especially if you're a one-man team, but with the right strategies and a print provider you can rely on, it is definitely possible for any self-starter to create a strong merch brand and succeed in the e-commerce world. For more e-commerce and print-on-demand tips and tricks, you can check out the other videos in our channel or our blog at awkwardstyles.com. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more useful tips and guides to get you started selling with Awkward Styles. Is there something that we haven't covered yet? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.